What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For this video, I will be checking out the 4 job skills of the Wanderer and Minstrel class. I will be covering the 2 jobs at the same time since most of their skills are similar and the only main difference between the two are the main stat that is included in the damage computation of their skills. When I was reading through their skills a few days ago, the thing that really caught my attention are the Ensemble skills. Because some of these Ensemble skills have really strong buffs, not only to the performers, but also to the party members as well. From increasing the members' highest main attribute, to reducing their damage taken in combat. These skills are some of the best support skills that I've seen so far. So without further ado, let's dive right into it, which leads to the sponsor of this video. Do you want to stay online 24/7 in this game, but don't want to use your phone or you don't have a computer to do it? UgPhone has got you covered. UgPhone is a cloud emulator that is perfect for AFK grinding. It is a cloud phone that runs independently in the cloud without consuming the memory or battery of your physical device. Even if you close the UgPhone app, your game will still continue to run in the cloud, which makes this the perfect app for AFK grinding for 24 hours, 7 days a week non-stop. You can also run multiple instances of UgPhone in one account, which allows you to play multiple games or accounts simultaneously. UgPhone is available in Google Play for Android, App Store for iOS, Windows Store for PC, and you can also use a web browser to run UgPhone. If you want to try out UgPhone, you can use my link shown in the description below. Note that when you are playing in the Southeast Asian region, make sure to select the Singapore servers. You can also use my invitation code, which gives you an extra 488 diamonds from UgPhone that you can use to extend your time in using the device. 12 diamonds is equal to an hour of an extension, so the 488 diamonds is an additional 40 hours in using the UgPhone cloud device. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. For the first passive skill, which is the sound blend, this skill requires an ensemble partner in order to be activated. So whenever this passive is triggered, attacking using the musical strike, throw arrow, arrow vulcan, metallic sound, and rhythm shooting has a chance to apply the sound blend to the target. The sound blend can stack up to 10 times, and each stack increases the damage received by the target from both the performers of the ensemble. This skill reminds me of the Ride in Lightning effect of the Shura, as each stack of Dazzle increases the damage received by the target. This is a really strong passive skill, especially since the buff effect will include you and your partner. For the next active skill, which is the rhythm shooting, this skill can be triggered either in solo or in an ensemble performance. The unique effect of this skill is that the initial damage varies depending on the note that you will generate, as each note is based on RNG. This is quite an interesting skill, to be honest, as this revolves around an RNG mechanic. Moving on to the next active skill named Roast Blossom, this skill is an AoE skill with a 6-meter radius zone. The main strength of this skill is to have as much enemy players inside the zone, as the damage of this skill will increase up to 50%. For me personally, I think this is a great skill in GVG because you can easily fill up the zone with a lot of players moving around the area. Next up is the Metallic Fury, which is also an active skill. This skill sends out an echo blast to clear the sound blend effect on the target. Now, you might think that this is bad, because the sound blend stacks increase the damage taken of the target. However, each sound blend stack that you remove using the Metallic Fury increases this skill's damage by a certain percentage. The effects might be contrasting with each other, but it will still allow you to deal a massive amount of damage to the target. Next is the Loki Sonata active skill, which is different from the skill of the Wanderer's 4th job. For the Loki Sonata, this increases you and your party members' damage to demon monsters, as long as they are within the 6-meter radius of the skill. Now, for the Wanderer version of this skill, which is named Sonata of Vasir, instead of increasing your damage to demon monsters, this skill will increase your damage to angel monsters instead. For the Dusk Serenade skill, this is another solo unique skill for both jobs. The Dusk Serenade will increase the magic penetration and magic damage bonus of all party members, as long as they are within a 6-meter radius, while the Gefenia Nocturne will allow your party members to ignore a certain percentage of the enemy's debuff resistance and debuff duration reduction. Next up is the March of Frontera active skill, which can be performed solo or in an ensemble. This skill will create a 6-meter fixed zone that will increase the highest main attribute of party members within range. Do take note though that your ensemble partner must also learn this skill in order to be triggered. This is one of my favorite ensemble skills, because this will really enhance the stats of the whole party. For the Retrospection passive skill, this basically allows the party members who have the ensemble buff to go out the ensemble range for a few seconds without losing the buff. For the Stage Manner passive skill, this is similar to the previous item, as it allows the performers to leave the ensemble area for a few seconds. At the same time, this passive skill increases the ensemble casting range by 4 meters and its effective range by 2 meters. For the Musical Interlude passive skill, whenever your partner goes out of the ensemble area, this skill will trigger a 2-second delay that prolongs the time required before your partner has to come back to the ensemble area. For the Mystic Symphony passive skill, this is an ensemble effect that gives all your party members within a 30-meter radius a 30% chance to reduce their damage taken by a certain percentage. Again, a really good buff for the whole team. And last but not the least is the active skill Requiem of Niflheim. This is an AoE skill that deals damage over time within a 6-meter radius. Enemies will receive damage every 0.5 seconds, and the skill has a lasting duration of 6. At the same time, enemies that are hit with this skill has a chance to suffer the Remorse state, which extends the duration of active debuffs for 1 second. This is a very strong skill, especially in PvP, as this will coincide with a job that can inflict multiple debuffs to the enemies. Overall, these two jobs have great damage dealing and support skills. Although in order to fully maximize their potential, they need each other, especially for their ensemble skills. For me personally, these jobs are fun to play with if you have a friend or a partner that will always be available when you are also playing the game. How about you guys? What are your thoughts about these 4 job skills? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.